Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. So in this channel we will provide you civil engineering softwares. Today we will discuss Civil 3D. Civil 3D is a basic tool to use the geometric design of roads, to quantity takeoff of earthwork of roads, to design a spoil banks, to design a water retaining structure like dams capacity, to design, prepare contour surfaces, to design and to check the catchment areas of a topographic area. And we also do in Civil 3D several side grading. So different uses of Civil 3D we will discuss in our this series. So last time actually our most videos are Urdu version. So this time I will try to provide all series in English version. And this software is we will cover in our tutorials that how we can use this software in practical life and practical projects. So previous video actually Urdu version we have tried our best two different series which almost covering each and every aspect, but this time on demand of some comments, so I will prepare this tutorial for in English version. So let's start. This is the interface of Civil 3D. So basically we have when you open Civil 3D, so there is a this tab. Here is we need to provide a new drawing here. Just I click here. So when I click here, no need to unit set because this is already metric. Okay, so first of all you need to aware your interface. In every software you must learn about the tools, about the icons, about the menu bars, about the city. So in Civil 3D, if we will go and discuss each and every tool, each and every command, it will be difficult for us to learn this software. So this is my suggestion that you should go with a proper projects. First you try to import points, because normally we are importing Civil 3D some survey points, because as an engineer, as a planner, you need to survey of the land or whatever you are going to be study in your Civil 3D. So you should come with the survey points or survey surfaces. If you are missing points, then we will tell you that how you will take the contour lines and convert into Civil 3D surface. First remember that Civil 3D software will support Civil 3D file, and each and every CAD file can be opened by Civil 3D, but the process you need to convert it into Civil 3D interface and in Civil 3D file first. So we start with the interface. Little important which I will tell you that these are the palettes here. You have tool space. If you click here, you again click here, this will be come. This will appear on your screen at the left side. Here you can see that this is a prospector. You click here, you click again here. Prospector, well, this one, and prospector is very important to find your points, point group, surface, alignment. So in today's lecture I will cover how to import points and how we will make surfaces from that points. So we will check which survey data is going to be supported by Civil 3D. So first let me show you that our data will be in two forms. One is Excel file .slx and another is our ASCII file or notepad file. So normally our surveyors and our instruments are providing us a Excel file. So I will work on Excel file. Let's do the exercise on Excel file. So we have this Excel file. Here we have our data. First of all, you need to delete, erase every text in an irregular form. Irregular means that I will insert one column here. Let's suppose we have this easting, this easting, northing, elevation, description. So our Civil 3D software will support the .csv file. .csv is the Excel file type. When we will save our Excel file .slsx into .csv, then our Civil 3D will pick that data. Our Civil 3D will take that data. So first of all, I need to erase all the irregular. This is irregular because our column should be coherent. No external text there. So I need to delete this row. So now I can understand this is first column is my easting by number. You can understand by number, or you can understand by first number, or you can understand you predeterminate about your these all, which one is elevation and which one is this is description. There should be no other data or text even there, so you need to delete like this. If you are at the bottom, so you will check from the bottom here. You should also don't have any text or any data in this area. If this will be here, should here some data here, so your Civil 3D will not open, and you will not Civil 3D will not support this file. Let me save as. If you press F12, so this is save as. So this is Excel workbook. I need to into CSV comma delimited this one. So you need to support your save your relevant directory. So I know my directory here, so I should save here. Okay, now my file is already saved, and I process don't save again. Okay, just close this file and open your Civil 3D. Here you have in the prospector comes from this point. Here you click your prospector, or you can import from your points like here, create point tools. So I will go and right click create prospector. From here I have many tools. That's why I told you that you need to focus on your assignment. Then you can learn Civil 3D with a gradual and with a passage of time. But you can at once you cannot understand all these points, because point have different features, different menus, different commands. Surface have different commands, alignment have different commands. So there are many commands, so you cannot cover, maybe you forget after some time. So focus on your assignment, and you need to practice, so it will be helpful for you. I just click here in this point, import points. This dialog box will be open. Here you need to select file. You can plus this one, and from here I already Civil 3D English, so I will choose my .csv file. So this is my .csv file. I will open this one. If this file opens, so here your format will work. So you can increase your dialog box like this. So here is specify point file format. So actually I know that my first point is listing, my second point is northing, and my third point is elevation or Z, and my fourth point is description. So first of all I will search that format. So first of all I need to search that format. You can okay, actually we have the point number here. So let me check my file again here. Okay, so here is, this is actually not northing. Okay, this is not northing, this is northing, this is not. So this will be easting northing description. This is point number. So here is another option, add point to the point groups. This will work when you have too many files, when you want to take some data in previous date and some data is today's date. So you want to put all the data once together in different files. So this option will be used for that one. So you can add from here. Let's suppose I will choose is data 1 or points A, points points A. So this will be points A. So here is okay. Now let's wait for the data to import. Now your data is already import. Here you can see your data is import and this is your some data is import. So on the interface you want to know your data, so just click zoom, Z enter, E enter, zoom to real data, real object. So this is your data. Okay, so this is your data and here you can go the point groups. From point groups, here you have the point groups. If you will not use point A, to all points will be come together, so later you cannot delete or edit that points. So let me do that is right click here, properties. Here you can go and change your properties. So this is actually benchmark. I want to none of the label style apply. Here only points are just shown, only points are shown. So this is actually no need of these such descriptions. So I will just go and create my, like here you can go edit endpoints. So these are the all point groups, raw material. So this is very basic information is you can change your data from here, editings. So just go to surface, create surface. Here you can go and create your surface, name is surface A. It depends on your location, your project. If you have the specific project, you can name your project. Here you have the rendering material by block, steel. This option sometime may not use of many people, but you can use this one. Paving surface, asphalt surface, gray surface, painting grass, this painting gravel, this one. So I will use a planting soil. I use as a planting soil. Let's check. Okay. Here you can click this plus sign, open your file, click here and click here. Now these points are need to reflect on your surface. The surface will be created from the imported points. Which imported points? Points A. So let's do from the point group, right click add. So this will open. Here we have, if we want only this point, because we only have one point group, so we can click this one. If we have 2 or 3 point groups, it's up to us which points we are take for the creating surface. I just click OK, apply, OK, and you can see this surface is created from these points. This surface is created from these points. Now I want to let's check the surface. Here, this is our topographic surface. This surface is based on these points. Then you need to process this surface, because you can see that our points are located here. So this additional surface will not reflect the actual size, So what should I do? I want to delete this side, disconnecting this size, only keeping the point located area. So just I go and select my surface, or you can directly select from here. If you select here, your surface will be, the surface tab will be open here, surface A, and here you can change your level. From here you should open your visible your triangles, apply, okay. Okay, then you need to go and edit, keep selected, edit the line. From here you can like this, right click, select, right click. Here you can observe that, select, right click, select, right click, select, right click, select, right click, select, right click. From here we have deleted this surface because it will not depict, it will not show us the real site picture. So being a civil engineer or if I use this surface for my drawing purpose or for my calculation analysis purpose or for my site location purpose, I will use the accurate data. So I will precise my data. So I have already precised my data. Now I no need to show these points property. You should go through the point properties. You need to none. Apply point style none. Apply OK. And now I no need to also the select surfaces. These triangulations, it will make heavy my drawing. I just apply OK. Now actually civil engineers use this topographic survey by using the topographic contour line on it, major contour, minor contours already okay. So I need to mention my contour label on it. Actually these are contour lines, I need to provide this contour label on it. Okay, so let's draw my labels. Keep selected your surface, go to add labels. Here you have different options. Spot elevation, you can go and place your elevation. If you are placing your home here, so you need to elevation like this, and this elevation is now dynamic. This is the basic important, if you will put this elevation here, it will show you the elevation of this point, not this point. That is why Civil 3D is a dynamic software, a very important and a useful tool. Keep selected your site. If you click here, it will also click your this point, your this surface will select your this surface. So let's go add label, spot elevation. This is clear. Multiple elevation. So here you are showing us the multiple pick first point. Let's do again. Escape this one. Selected spot elevation, add surface level. I need to use add surface level. When I click this, dialog box will be open, and this dialog box will show us the surface. Okay, surface, you are right, but here you need to provide multiple at interval. Okay, so you can use other options also, it's up to you, but that's why I told you in the beginning that you should be very specific to your assignment. Assignment means your task. So let's major contour label. Okay, minor contour I told none. I don't want to use contour label style. Okay, what's add? Just click here, cross the contour at a perpendicular. Don't go along the contour. Okay, across the contour. So it will provide you almost every contour. Then you need to click also here. Here enter. Okay, so you can see your contour labeling is already done on this contour line. So you can read your contour and you can use this 2D drawing after printing. You can do your analysis on base of these contours. You can add this contour for this point also 100. So you can reduce this interval into, I will put it here is 80. So it is depend on this is length of one. 80 means after 80 meter, in my case it's meter, so after 80 meter it will be again will provide a S level. So we can read this is 1010 1020 1030. It means they are going uphill. So this contour shows us the topo of any place. So now I will show you the close this one, and here you can go and select your surface, and you want to check your surface objective viewer. Normally in our projects we don't care about this one. Here I put here, that's last time rendering I just put it. You can go isometric, zoom it, your surface is isometric. Okay, now we have done with the contouring. So we can use different styles of contouring, because you need to focus on the surface more to understand Civil 3D, usage of Civil 3D. If you are aware to use the surface, how to analysis of the surface in Civil 3D, maybe other tasks are way little bit specific and little bit easy, because in surface you are aware many features of Civil 3D. So let's check. Select the surface, and here you can go from here. Two options we have: right click, we can go to the properties, or we are above on our this menu bar. Information, I will put it, there are many surface styles. So I will put 1 meter. This is already predefined in Civil 3D. So side paving, let's suppose I apply this one. Let's suppose I apply grass here, apply. Okay. So your level of surface style will be changed. Here you are new a very good surface. So you can right click here and you can edit your surface style. This is about the contour. You can change the contour color of the surface style. Here we have the contour 15 meter, which we have applied in our properties. So you can change these properties here. You can change your contour smoothing here, contour depression, contour smoothing. Let's suppose you are use contour smoothing true, and apply your smoothing here. Okay, then you have grids and different many options you can use and analyze this one. Okay, this is all about how to prepare surfaces in Civil 3D. In later tutorial we will also discuss how we can use different surfaces which are overlapping, and how we can take off quantities by using Civil 3D. Civil 3D have different uses. It is not only specific to civil engineers. It is used for the many quantity surveyors. It can use be in environmental. It also can use by the hydrologist. It can be uses for the dam plannings, for the relocation, dam affecting points. So for making the spoil banks, to dispose of the material, to check the capacity of the disposal sites, to check the capacity of the water which are going to be stored. So actually it's a very vast software, many uses. It can be used for the site grading, architecture can be used this software for their useful town plannings. So this is a very basic software. So let's introduce this. The parcel is used by the architecture or town planners, making different parcel plotting actually in our market term. So here we have the feature lines. Feature line are basically a characteristic line which is going to be 3D line. So side grading, these are use the tool to design the spoil bank slopes, to cut slopes of a plot. And we have the alignment. Alignment is used for the for roads as well as for the water supply pipeline. We can convert this alignment into pipeline, and we can use this alignment as a water channel to design a water channel. And we can also have the pipe networking here. And then we have the profile is also related. It is usage direction and purposes. So if you are using to for roads, it will work as a road profile. If you are going to use it for a channel, it will work as a channel profile. So it can be used as a pipe profile. And then we have the different corridors. Corridor is basically the finishing surface after excavation. It is basically related to the roads, because after roads we are many cuttings. We have our carriageway, side slopes. So actually all these assemblies and aggregate of side slopes, channel, our side slopes, water drainage, carriageway, all are considered as a corridor. Then we have intersections, assembly. Basically assembly here is the name of the cross section. Cross section are both roads we can apply. That our carriageway at side slope decision on base of the soil, on the base of the uh, repose angle of the soil, and also available backfill and available of ROW. Then we have the channel, tunnel. So these cross section are used for that one. In one click after these assembly, we can get the drawings which are going to be implemented for the execution, and we can get the quantities which are going to be planned for the estimation, actual estimation, almost actual estimation of the project related. For we can understand the uh, pre-estimate before executing any project. So we know the almost actual excavation work cost. So it will be the most varying part and most uh, cost dependent of any road project or also any channel project. So excavation is a very important item for that one. So we can get. Then we have the sample lines. Sample lines are also cross section lines. And then we have the section, the results of the our project. So we will discuss all these things in our upcoming videos. So today actually our surface. So now sometime we have to provide surfaces like this. Then we have to present our surfaces. So we can just show as a legend. Let me do that some exercise for that. This one exercise properties. So here I will first open the elevation here. Just show my elevations. Okay. If I open here my elevation, so automatically you can see that this will be show the range of the elevation bands. So let me do some exercise for the inverse surface properties. If I will open surface properties, I will show you elevation bending interval. Only it will show us the elevation. Now from this point, let me bring my legends here. Add legend, elevation, dynamic. I will click here. Okay, so this table need to update. Just click here, select your surface already selected, go to the properties, and then you have to define, analyze. Okay, now you need to add here your elevation. Just click here, apply. Okay, now your legends will work. That your upmost point is here is 1055, which is very darkest point. So this point is very high elevated point. So I can plan that my average cannot go in this direction. If I am engineer, I will plan that average or runoff will be at the down point, this one, or this point. So these are the parts of planning. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the proper planning. You can understand the topo of the point. So here if someone cannot make a the savory disposal point, because this is elevated point. So someone can dispose it at this point or this point or this point. It's up to your decision. So this is some examples. It can be used by your task dependent, which task you are going to be perform. So let's again, I need to select, already selected my surface A. If you are not selected here, go and right click, select this one. Too many options, so at once I cannot deliver one. Maybe some points I will miss, I will cover in upcoming lectures. So keep touch with us, and also subscribe our channels for more videos of civil engineering related, especially for civil 3D, because we are doing civil 3D from past 5 years. So we try our best to deliver you the practical usage of civil 3D. So if something is missing, we will cover in the next slide, next video. So go ahead and select this one. But I already selected this one. So just go and here the property, surface property. From surface property, let me do changes, some changes here. I will change this color here. Okay, for this point I will choose this color. Okay, no, let me change another color. I will choose this color. Okay, so from here you can see that this is the highest point. Here you can go and check this legends, and some point some selection I need to make here, that I can change your range here. First of all, you can change your ranges here. Range interval actually 1 meter. Base range interval I will keep 2 meter. Okay, apply. So every 2 meter 17. Okay, you can check from here is we have the 2 meter range. So this is our selection, and 2 meter already the range applied here. Okay, so just go and click. If I keep the range 2 meters, my legends will be increased from 10 this to up to this point I can provide. So now you already aware about how to use the civil 3D to prepare surfaces uh, from a points, or in other tutorial we also tell you about how to prepare surface from contour lines and the process of surface. So most of the portion of today's lecture is